Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast that never sleeps. We got a lot of good stuff we're talking about today. Jared, do you want to tell these people what we're doing, what we're diving into?
Yeah, the best way, can you turn me up in the, the best way to kind of get into this topic would be to play this video. So what we're getting into today is the occult, the sciences, and how it's influenced our space program, namely the Space Force. So let that sink in for a second. The occult in our space program. Let's play this first video. It'll kind of get us in the mood.
Let's do it. Let's mood.
This is a person I respected tremendously.
Lou
Very
Elizondo.
senior person. He's told me, he said, Lou, I want you to stop doing this. I said, okay, sir, I certainly can. But then I asked why. He says, well, we already know what it is. Now, at that moment, I honestly thought maybe it was our own technology. I was running up against some of our super uber secret SAP, and they were telling me to stop. And I said, okay, sir, so it's ours? And he said, no, that's not what I'm saying. And he said, he asked me point blank, have you read your Bible lately? And I wasn't quite sure.
Rich, what's up?
And I said, well, sir, I think I know what it says. Where are you going with this? And he said, well, then you would know that these things are demonic, and we should not be pursuing them.
All right, stop it.
Yeah.
So
This audio is
Lou.
awful.
Yeah,
It's
so-
someone recording a screen, clearly.
Right, so that we
Very
don't get
clearly
hit,
so.
because we will. So, from the channel that it was
I
on.
get you.
So that's Lou Elizondo. He's known as a UFO whistleblower. Used to be the head of ATIP, right? So this guy was an insider chasing UFOs, finding the ones that they truly couldn't identify, calling them out, and then trying to see what they were. Were they adversarial? Were they balloons? And then there were these small percentages of cases where they could not explain them, and it wasn't their technology.
Yeah.
Now,
Real quick, by the way, we do have to mention that Garbage Man Tricks, who just popped up in the chat here, he's the one who gave us the idea for this topic today. Well, just like any of you can, who's watching, if
Yes.
you have an idea that you want us to cover, if you have a topic that you enjoy us and you enjoy and you want us to cover, let us know and we will do it. And this is proof positive, because everything we're talking about today, from his stuff to my stuff, is from Garbage Man Tricks in the comments here.
yeah,
So,
this is a request.
yes, this is requested stuff, so we dove into it and we found the goods. And also, if you make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, we always appreciate it. And if you want to become a member, dude, it's less than $2 a month. Do you have less than $2 a month to spare to support your favorite podcast? Yes, you do. Thank you guys so much. And anyway, back to the show.
So this known whistleblower who's working at the Pentagon says that one of his a high-ranking official comes up to him, and actually this group who are high-ranking Pentagon officials prevent them from moving forward in this program in several ways. And he tells them it's because we don't want you looking into it, because we know what it is. It's demons. These are demonic. UFOs are demonic.
That's what
the
he
beings
said.
are demonic. Read your Bible. We know what these are. So that's.
But can I still look into them, please?
Yeah, right.
Nope.
Yeah, shutting doors at every.
Nope.
Shutting.
We figured it out.
Budgets down, taking money from them, and
Is that just a way to shut them up?
So-
And stop them from going further?
I don't think so at all. In fact, there is a long history of
New
this.
member, Garbage Man became
There he is.
a member. Look at the guy. Look
Yeah.
at Collin. Let's go. Let's give him the love deserved. Look at that, new member. Thank you, Garbage Man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the TPTNS fan tier. Oh, now he's green,
That's cool.
and now he has access to a bunch of cool new emojis.
Yeah.
He gets new perks.
Yep.
And he gets a cool little badge next to his name.
Yeah.
Worth it? I'd say so.
Uh-huh.
All right, back to what you're saying, James.
So yeah. So there's
What's
a
up,
long
William
history
Eddie?
back to the early 50s of what is said to be a group inside the Pentagon, inside the government, that doesn't want us looking anywhere at this topic, because they believe truly that these are demonic beings, that we've opened up a portal and let in something demonic. So they're trying to stop this at every turn. And
That we perceive to be extraterrestrials.
yeah, well, we don't know what they are. We call them NHI, non-human intelligence. Would God be a non-human intelligence? Yeah. Would an alien? Yeah. So yes, by definition, a god or a demon or an angel would be a non-human intelligence.
Sure.
So yeah. So by definition, if they are demons, it's There's a reason why they don't say alien anymore. They don't say extraterrestrial anymore. They say NHI. Is this why?
I thought it was like the same way they said they changed it to UAP because the stigma against alien,
not
and the
at all.
stigma against UFO.
It's no, with
No,
that,
not at all?
Not at all. Yeah, with that, you're right.
I think a little bit.
No, so there was a stigma with UFO, right? Because people were, we were gaslit for decades into believing that UFOs weren't real. We were made fun of if you believed in it. They would tell, you would lose your job for it. You would lose flight hours. So people in the military were actually, their careers were hurt if they reported UFOs. That's changed. But before then, the word UFO carried a heavy stigma. So then they changed it to UAP. And there's another reason, because people were doing FOIA requests for UFO, and the word UFO was showing up in FOIA requests. You change it to UAP and never tell anybody. Nobody can FOIA that. Then they changed it to anomalous because they're all domain. With NHI,
from aerial to anomalous.
with NHI, this is a new.
That's what you mean in UAP from
because they can go in transmedium.
Unidentified aerial phenomena to unidentified anomalous.
So they changed, and so that's what. But that's all internal stuff. Ever since it's become a public known fact that UFOs exist, the NHI thing is very different. This is language used by insiders, and they'll correct people when they say, did you find an alien being?
You mean an NHI?
Yeah, they'll correct it, and they'll say NHI were found at the crash site, because they want it to be known that they don't know that it's extraterrestrial. They don't know if it's ultra terrestrial. They don't know if they're time travelers. They don't know if they're interdimensional. They don't know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
They just know that they're non-human intelligence, and even that could be misleading.
Yeah.
It could be human intelligence of a different type, right? So even NHI could be
What do you mean
its
of
own
a different type?
It could be time traveling human beings. It could be human beings that transpermia. They could have actually created the human beings on this planet or moved here from another planet, right? So by saying non-human, even that could be gaslighting, right? They might know that this is a human. That these are human, or a race of human being, and we're just kind of a descendant of theirs. So all of it's kind of BS and gaslighting. It's common in this subject, and that's why it's so hard to dive into this stuff. But so Lou, after saying this, and he's told this story on several podcasts, that this guy came up to him and said, "Read your Bible." Yeah. So he's at a conference, and they want him to dive into that a little deeper. Tell us who these people are.
So he opened up his Bible.
And so here's a video of this question.
Oh.
They want him to name the group of people that believe these NHI are demonic.
Who is this group of people, and what are like their social security numbers and blood types? And
like where do they
addresses?
live and stuff?
Yeah, like where do they live and shit?
Yeah, I was say hi.
In reference to, this is from your previous presentation, it says, in reference to the group of U.S. government leaders who felt the phenomena was demonic, would this same group be known under the moniker of Collin's elite?
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to assign labels.
Of what?
They were absolutely a core group of individuals that were adamantly against what we were doing.
So he won't answer the question. You can end it there.
What's Khan's elite?
Collins.
Oh, yeah.
So the Collins elite, we have a name for it. So that is actually the name of the group within the Pentagon that's been around since the early 50s that have believed this to be a demonic force, some sort of evil. And there's good ones and there's bad ones. There's angels and there's demons. And these NHI are a religious artifact.
Moose Heaven, what's up? By the way, Moose Heaven, Jared, did you realize, remember that person's spirit that came in?
Yes.
And we thought they were talking shit about us, but they're like, dude, I was saying Candace Owen was the ghoul. That was spirit. I mean, that was Moose Heaven.
Moose Heaven, it has two names?
I guess so.
Spirit's his channel?
I guess so. When I was watching it back, he's like, I'm like, oh, sorry for jumping down your throat, bro, my bad. And then he like literally wrote Moose Heaven. I'm like, oh shit, this is Moose Heaven. I didn't know until I watched it back.
Is it Moose Heaven, or does he just say Moose Heaven because Moose was in the chat too?
No, they were far apart. So Moose Heaven, and if I'm mistaken, tell me. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would he
see,
switch account?
Moose Heaven is spirit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's his when he does his channel, maybe.
So it was Moose, and I'm talking shit. Hey, you don't fucking know what we do over here on this channel, and it's fucking Moose.
That's
Heaven.
funny.
He knows better than anybody.
yeah.
Yeah. Spirit's the host channel. Yeah.
Okay.
Moose Heaven is the
that
channel.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So
the host.
the Collins Elite, you've never heard of this group, I'm guessing, because you sounded confused by the name. You never heard of this come up.
No.
So this is deep in UFO conspiracy lore that there is the Collins Elite go way back. They've always believed that somehow when we were doing nuclear tests and when we were building rockets at the beginning of we're talking like Jack Parsons and von Braun and during World War II, that these tests and these occult practices that were being done during that time had opened a portal to demonic entities. And that's why we got such a flood of UAPs after World War II, is that we know
Oh, because the portal
the Germans
was open.
were doing, all kinds of crazy occult practices. In fact, they just got done doing mass ritual sacrifice, if you want to call it that. We know they turned a mansion into their headquarters for occultism. The Vril Society, the Thule.
I've heard of the
Society and all.
Vril.
Yeah, so they were deep into that stuff, and they worshipped these star beings with this extraterrestrial technology that they believed it to be extraterrestrial, and that these beings were from living on inner Earth, and they were this ultimate race that had achieved a technology beyond anything that we could possibly comprehend, and they actually had proof of it. They had the craft that crashed in Magenta, Italy in 33. So they're doing these occult rituals, talking and worshiping this group that they actually have physical proof exists in their mind, right?
Okay.
They've got the physical craft. They know they're real. So they're calling out to this group of extraterrestrials in their mind.
Collins out.
And the Collins is an American, is the American group, right? So that's interesting. I had a few different videos here I wanted to show. So Tucker Carlson, big conspiracy guy, big into the UFO topic. He goes on Joe Rogan and he's been chasing down the UAP and the UFO topic for a while, and he knows this is Tucker Carlson.
Oh yeah,
and he's a big conspiracy guy, and he knows a lot of people within the government, within the Defense Department, a lot of unnamed sources that he's talked about. I mean, you can look at old shows of his when he talks about the UFO phenomenon. He's always believed that the government was lying.
Do his little voice and laugh and shit. Do you do his laugh or just the voice?
Not as laugh.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's kind of something like that.
Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse.
it's like a but so he goes on Joe Rogan and he says what he believes.
What does he
So
say?
he's gotten very close to these people in the inner circle, right? As far as the legacy programs, and I have a video of it. So this next video is this is Tucker Carlson talking about what he believes and what he's found out from insiders about what these beings are.
Speaking of videos,
Yeah.
I have a very interesting video that Garbage Man sent us. It's another angle of the Trump assassination.
Yeah.
Assassination, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's very odd.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
All right.
I'll leave it at that. We're going to
Yeah.
watch it.
Okay.
Nostalgia Critic laugh. Yeah, 100%. That's funny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Nostalgia Critic. Do you know who the Nostalgia Critic is?
No.
The guy with the glasses?
No.
Literally the guy with the glasses. And he
Yeah.
has the tie and the fucking thing.
No.
I watch it, so I remember, so you don't have to. Anyway, okay.
Oh.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I've shown you an episode of his, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So yeah, so Tucker.
Okay, so if they're spiritual beings, which I believe they are,
Which I believe they are.
it's a binary. They're either, you're on team good or team bad. You can assign any name to it you want, but like, what are these things? Are they good or bad? And
They're bad.
and I think some of them are bad. But the core idea does not differ, never has differed from caves until now, that we're being acted on by spiritual forces at all times. This is the thing that every society has written about.
Yeah.
And in fact, that battle, that unseen battle around us, that spiritual battle, has like been the basis of every society, of every religion, not just Christianity. So
Literally.
like, it just, once you discard your very, very recent assumptions, relatively speaking, about how the world works, you're like, well, that kind of seems like the obvious explanation, right? Stop being curious about
Yeah.
it.
So
we're not ready for this one.
no. So Tucker goes from saying like, I think I've talked to enough people. I've come to the conclusion that they are spiritual forces, that they do represent what we throughout history have labeled gods, angels, and demons. That they're spiritual forces. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. And then he goes on Sean Ryan not too long after, and this is what he says about the UFO topic. And you can play the video.
All right. Personally, I don't trust Lou. Moose 7 says, personally, I don't trust Lou.
Yeah, a lot of people
cracks in
don't.
his stories.
Yeah.
And then William
He
Eddy
still
said,
works for the government. He still has a clearance.
when Tucker talks, I listen, right or wrong. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got a cadence that you can't ignore. When he starts talking, you have to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the way he speeds words up and slows them down, and then
So I'm just wondering, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it would be the question would be,
because if that's the truth, then this is the most outrageous,
set of circumstances we've ever
constitutional crisis.
seen. Yeah.
And I mean, we might as well just burn the whole thing down. I mean, what are we even doing here?
Yeah.
Let's start from scratch. This is it's horrific. I mean, let's really think about this.
It's so crazy to think that the government is holding information that could literally tear apart the religious knowledge of how we came to be.
Truth.
The government shouldn't have that information.
I'm going to get into that exact topic after this video. We're going to get into religion. Because I think if we're going to go down this path that NHI are angels, demons, and gods, then let's look into that. And I think we have a lot of evidence to say one way or the other. So let's play Tucker's. This is Tucker now.
So
this is the same guy that was going on. UFOs are real. The government's lying to you, right? All the time.
yeah, and
All the time. I mean,
demons.
I mean, they've got to be something. The government's been hiding it. I mean, it's just so disgusting. They hide this from you, and then they try to tell us, look over here, but really, it's happening over here. And
It's called the Kansas City Shuffle.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but you can fool me once, you can't fool me twice.
You can. You've been fooled.
You can't be fooled 3 times.
Yeah, but if you fool me a third time,
But if you're going to tell me the president
luck with the 4th time.
is right in on this, then you're just crazy, right? Let's just burn it all down.
and then he does his laugh.
Yeah.
Tucker's been taking that Qatar money, and I find that a little sus.
His
says-
9/11
says
doc
Moose
is wild. Watch that.
I'm sure it's full of.
No, it's good.
False shit.
No. It's all he puts the fucking confidential, fucking declassified documents on the screen as he reads them. It's pretty crazy stuff, and it's all stuff we already knew. He just put it all
Hufflepuff.
into one place.
Hey,
Yeah.
Felicity.
It's a good doc. Just because it's him, if you don't like him, whatever you think about him, it's a good doc. But play this next video.
Calling
So
a documentary a doc is pretty dope.
yeah, but
It's a good doc.
It's
Do you watch docs?
Yeah,
Are you a docs kind of guy?
yeah. I like docs. I want to make a doc.
Yeah.
Make a couple
Let's
docs.
make a doc.
Yeah.
Make a doc about this. Make a doc about that.
I want to make a doc about this. If I was gonna make a doc,
You're gonna if
I would doc this.
if a doc were to occur,
If I was gonna doc,
if you were gonna make a doc,
if I was docking,
it would
I would
occur
doc
under
about
these
this.
set of
I would doc about
circumstances.
this all day. I could doc about this with you right now. Okay.
You're talking about
I
this.
don't want to know anymore.
You truly don't want to know any more
Nope.
about
I
it.
think I know. I think I know what's up. So I can't prove it. Probably not going to articulate it, but I think I know what's up. Yeah.
Can you articulate it?
And I think it's a really old story.
What is it?
You know, I'm a Christian, and I
Have
am
you heard of
fairly sincere about it. I
Jesus?
try to be sincere about
Yeah,
it,
pretty
and more
much.
sincere than ever, for sure. One thing that you notice about every world religion I'm familiar with, I'm interested in that topic. There are commonalities between religions. Jesus is unique,
Oh, yeah.
and I believe in Jesus. So I
There's
don't
a
believe in
lot
any
of
kind of
commonality.
pantheology. Okay, I don't think they're all equal or anything like that. I think mine is correct. I think that, but there are commonalities that are very striking between all world religions I'm aware of and all creation myths. One of them, and this is of course true for Christianity, very true, is that the belief that supernatural beings take physical form. They all believe that. The Greek myths, Jesus, most famously. It is described in Genesis as well, in Genesis 6. If every culture in the world that we know about,
Genesis.
who's left any kind of written or physical record, is reaching the same conclusions about something, maybe there's something there.
That's the most Tucker fucking thing he's
Yeah.
ever done.
So yeah, very Tucker, right?
And I'm just asking questions.
Yeah. But what is he saying here? He says, I'm done with the topic because I don't want to dive any deeper into this. because I know what it is, and it's too
I know what it is,
dark.
and I can't prove it. And
No,
so
it's not even
I'm just
that.
gonna- that's what he said, I thought.
He's saying it's something dark, and he doesn't want to go any further. Like he's reached the point where now it's just going to suck him into something he doesn't want to be a part of. And so he is done with this topic, pretty much. He's come to the conclusion that these are angels and demons, that these are good and evil forces, and that they enact their will on us, and that they always have. So let's look back at ancient religion for a second, and let's talk about the commonalities that he's talking about.
Let's do it.
We go all the way back. Let's go to the furthest we know. The Sumerians had the Anunnaki. Okay, where do they come from? They come from the heavens. I think the word Anunnaki means the people of the stars, like literal translation, right? So these are the people of the stars that
What's
come
up,
down
fool? Cheers,
and
mate.
they create human beings, right?
Human.
And they create them as a workforce. Once they become overpopulated and there's too many of them, and they start to gain knowledge of what they really are, they're slaves, right? They start to rebel. And so what is the answer to this problem? It is destroy them all. Let's get rid of them, because now they're starting to reach a level, height where they're going to be as equal to us. So the Great Flood, okay? That's the Anunnaki. Let's look at Mesoamerican myths, ancient myths from Central America and North America. These tribes all believe that star people came down and started their race, okay? And that they taught them things and gave them knowledge. Some of them gave them knowledge. There's a famous Quetzalcoatl. He is the feathered serpent, okay? There's a serpent that can fly. That's how he's represented. Let's look at the ancient Egyptians. They had a serpent with wings that would pass on knowledge to them, okay?
So
And
what I'm gathering here
yeah,
is you're basically saying that there used to be feathered serpents and there aren't anymore. No, you're saying that.
that's close.
Well, you're not listening at all.
Let's start over.
yeah. No.
Anunnaki.
So all these religions have sort of the same genesis, pun intended.
Pun intended, because
Yeah.
we need to get to Genesis.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
And so potentially these flying serpents or these winged serpents or dragons,
Which are believed to be gods,
Yeah.
star people,
are potentially aliens and alien craft.
potentially. They are obviously a being that created us, and they didn't want us to be on their level. They didn't want us to have the same autonomy they did, the same knowledge base
No,
they
we
did.
were slave
the
labor.
same, yeah, exactly.
So do we have their DNA, or are we just made out of clone?
According to the Anunnaki,
Something
we're made from them.
Yeah.
According to the Christian Bible, we are made of in God's image. We are made
So we can
them.
move things with our mind, but don't know how yet?
100%. I believe that.
Oh, wow.
Psi is a part of this. Totally. And where do we see this in the Old Testament? So when we talk about the creation in the Old Testament,
Yes.
there is Adam and Eve, right? The first man and woman. And Adamu is the name in like the ancient Sumerian religions. And we have Adam in Adam and
Adamu,
Eve story.
Adam, I
Adam,
get you.
first man, it is what it translates to. So we have Adam and Eve, but in the Bible, they actually say that there are other human beings. There's not only two. They say that there's others in the garden, right? And that there is a serpent that tells Eve to eat of the fruit of the tree of knowledge.
Yes,
So now
forbidden
another
fruit.
serpent character
Yeah.
who is a god and a fallen angel, right? Who is one of these NHI of these people that are above us, right?
Okay.
That are one step higher in a caste system, let's call it. And they're saying, eat of the tree of knowledge. Once you know what I
There's
teach
no
you,
going back,
exactly,
baby.
and it's true, and they're punished for this. The God is punished for this. The angel, the fallen angel, is punished for this. But human beings are punished for this. Oh no! Now they know that they are slaves. They know that they're naked. They know that they're being used as labor, and so the punishment for that is you are cast out, because we don't want you to eat of the tree of life. And
Yeah.
what could the tree of life be? I read the book of I read Genesis, and I see Noah lived for 690 years. What's his
The
father?
tree of life is the fountain of youth.
900 years. Jared in the Bible. Enoch's father, Jared,
Terrible name. Ugh.
900 years old. So there were these people that were the above us, the creators, if you will, that had these lifespans that went on for centuries.
Yeah.
And they had a knowledge that they spread just enough to us so that we could farm the fields and that.
And God's saying, look, but don't touch.
Right.
Touch, but don't taste.
Right.
Taste, but don't swallow.
Yeah.
And while you're jumping from one foot to the next, what is he doing? He's up there
Yeah.
laughing his sick freaking butt off.
Dude.
He's a tight ass. He's a sadist. He's an absentee landlord. Worship that never.
Yeah. That's a great monologue.
It's so fucking good. Devil's advocate,
And
ladies
it
and
works.
gentlemen.
It actually works here.
Yeah, I know. That's
And
why
so
I
we
came
have
to mind.
another serpent saying, here, learn this and become closer to what we are and realize what's happening to you. So there always seems to be this character, and religion casts these characters as evil, as the bad guys. But Prometheus in the Greek legends gave us fire.
These are who's like, humans, I got you. Let me help you out a
Exactly.
little bit. And they're punished eternally
They're
for it.
punished by the gods that they're part of for doing it. And
So,
then human beings are punished
let's-
because now they've made that step. They've made that leap.
And there's no going back.
Exactly.
It's Pandora's box.
And so it's flood.
yeah.
So it's eternal damnation. Yeah. It's, there's always,
So-
from the religious side.
Yeah. So in the most basic of terms, if we're saying these are NHI, and even if we're more saying they're aliens,
Yeah.
think of an alien race
That
creates
we're made
us,
in the image of.
that we're made in the image of.
Yeah.
We're created for slave labor, basically, right? And then an alien is like, you know what? I'm gonna hook these
I'm
guys
not
up a
okay
little bit.
with this.
This is a little fucked
yeah,
up. Yeah.
I don't like
Let
this. And they look like us.
And
they lay with the human women in every story
fucking
for
guy-
every. They lay with the
this
women.
guy killed a cow and he doesn't know how to fucking like cook it. I'm gonna show him how to make a fire.
Right.
real quick.
Let's teach them
So
this.
you do one of these. See,
Fire is a
technology.
technology.
It's like, oh shit, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And then he comes back up to the ship. They're like,
Dude.
Zelo, what
Yeah.
did you do?
Yeah.
Prometheus.
Prometheus. You screwed up. Yeah. Sorry. So what does
Come on.
Zeus do? Flood. He wants to kill them all. And then there's always another.
Wait, Zeus?
Yeah.
So where are we now?
So these gods, Prometheus. So God comes down. So there's always a god that comes down of this in this pantheon that tries to help us and give us knowledge or technology, and then they try to wipe us out for it.
Knowledge.
Yeah. Then they're always a serpent. They're represented as a serpent or a snake or a dragon or whatever. Religion, which is, if you want to look at it as a way of controlling your masses, and if you're the gods, you want religion, right? If you're the gods, go for it.
Knowledge at the cost of chaos equals serpent. Ah, very well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff here in this show.
Yeah.
But finish what you were saying, or were you?
So yeah, exactly. The dragon figure is always killed by the sky warrior god who traps them in hell. Yeah. Moose Heaven, I want more talk about war on Christians. I don't want it ignored anymore. I don't know if you're talking about currently, but let's look at this as we go through the ages. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have the gods that we worship because they're this caste above us and they can do things that we can't. Once we start to get to a point where we're learning that maybe we can be like them, they want to wipe us out. We barely make it and we start over again, right? But we still have these pantheons of gods that we worship. And in order to speak to them, we usually used in the ancient world some sort of ritual sacrifice. So what's that about? So in order for us, so yeah,
killing him.
there had to be some give and take with these gods, which is especially in these pagan religions, which is strange.
And where did they come up with this idea for like?
Right.
What was like a Zeno or whatever? Like this, one of the Anunnaki or something was just like, oh, you want to repent, or you want it to rain?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
100%.
Kill Jim.
Yeah.
How's that?
So did we come up with this,
And they're like, holy
or
fuck,
did they come
They
up with
actually
this?
killed Jim, dude.
Yeah.
That was like his best friend. That was his dad. Like,
Well, look at the Bible, the story of Job. Job is the best.
Gob.
worshiper of God of all time,
Yeah.
and he's rich and has everything. And they're like, well, the only reason he's in love with you so much, God, is because you're so good to him. If you were to take everything away from him, he wouldn't worship you like he does now.
Well, let's see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's not like an
loving,
a benevolent king or ruler. Yeah, this is somebody who has a jealous vein. This is
vengeance,
just like the Greek gods did. The Greek gods were always coming
my
down
God.
and sleeping with the women.
Yeah,
and
transubstantiate into human form.
Yeah.
Sleep with women, and then they'd be like, "Hey, you
Cause
slept with my wife."
wars.
And what? It's like, okay, well, fucking, all right, my bad. Just you slept with my wife, and it's a little upsetting.
And they'd create these bloodlines that were dominant above the others. And and then there's a lot of stories about how they get rid of those. We can't have people and gods mixed together. So we got to keep them in this certain system. Babylon, everybody spoke the same language. Everybody worked together to build the tower to the heavens. God was like, no, I don't want you being like us. We destroy that, and now we're going to make you all speak different languages.
He didn't. Yeah, he
so
didn't
that
even
you can't
notice
get
at
along.
first. God was chilling up there, and then he sees like a guy with a hammer like pop through the clouds.
Yeah.
He's
What?
like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who are?" Like, oh shit.
See, we're like you now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no,
you're not.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gone.
Thunderbolt.
You now speak Japanese.
Yeah. And
you now.
how wild is that?
It's
That
crazy.
story. So now it's like, so this all stems back to control, right? It's control of human beings and to keep this caste system in place so that there's always these beings above us, right? That's what it's about. And religion that celebrates these beings, they celebrate them. What do they do to people that start gaining new knowledge? Copernicus and Galileo and Plato and Socrates, and they're all murdered. They're killed for their knowledge, for saying that the sun is the center of the solar system. You're killed for that. Yeah. For studying celestial bodies, you're killed for that.
Yeah.
For Pythagoras, for new mathematical equations, and for learning about the very nature of our reality in physics and mathematics, they're murdered by religious orders for this knowledge. So there's this group that is trying to keep us at bay and to prevent us from reaching certain heights. They're
on the precipice of discovery.
right.
They want us to always feel like we're on the precipice.
Yeah,
of
we're never going to be like them. They don't want us to
They
do
can't
that.
allow it.
So then what happens? Nuclear weapons. Okay. So who are the guys that were doing this, that did the Manhattan Project? These nuclear scientists, these guys were occultists for sure. Right.
yeah.
So you have a lot of these guys. First of all, you had the Germans in World War II, mass ritual executions.
So we know, for sure. And we know Adolf was a big fan of the occult.
Huge occultist.
And
the whole top guard.
Oh, top brass.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And he allocated money towards, hey, I really want to look into this occult shit.
Yeah.
There you go, brother.
Not just that, he believed the gods were so real that he went looking for their artifacts.
Yeah.
Find me Thor's hammer.
Find me fucking
Literally.
What's that
Because he
called?
believed it was real. Find me the chalice that Jesus drank from.
What's that
I
called,
want
though?
eternal life. The cup of Christ.
Yeah, what is the fuck?
Yeah.
What is
the cup of King of Kings, the Holy
Grail.
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
So they look for the Grail. They look for this object taken from Egypt that has the ability to sonically destroy the walls of Jericho as they march around it, chanting, holding it. It gives people radiation sickness if you get too close to it, and strikes lightning bolts to people if you touch it. It's obviously some sort of artifact of these beings, okay? So we had a piece of their technology. Look at the architecture from ancient Egypt. Just that alone shows you that there was a knowledge that being shared with us, that maybe there was a point in time where gods and humans actually did interact, that it wasn't us worshiping on full faith.
Just faith,
that we
yeah,
could
yeah.
see them,
Yeah.
that they were walking the streets and doing the things that we're told they were doing.
Even
And we got-
when like atheists make the argument
Yeah.
to religious people, like Christians specifically, they'll be like, why doesn't God just pop up and show his face? Like, and just, end the debate.
Yeah.
And often on the religious side, the Christian side, they'll say, he did, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that is one. Yeah.
And it's like, oh.
Or read any of the ancient texts where they talk about these
It's a good point.
beings
but
landing.
Why doesn't he do it again now?
Well, what are these craft? What are these nuts and bolts craft, or what are these beings that we're seeing? So a lot of these abduction cases, they say that there are these beings, and they're the same beings that the Germans worshipped. They're called the Nordics.
Yeah,
they're
blonde
these
hair,
tall
blue-eyed,
whites, they call them.
yeah.
So they're called the tall whites or the Nordics, and they're at the Travis Walton abduction. There's probably 5 or 6 famous abduction cases where they're the beings that took the people.
They're the
Yeah.
the ones.
And so now you have, and then again, the Germans had a piece of their technology. Did they have an interaction with them? Eisenhower is said to have met with them at Edwards Air Force Base. Are they landing? And
we were told that
interactions?
the Vatican gave us a UFO.
Yeah, they were like, hey, there's the Germans and the Italians had
there's
this.
undoubtedly a tie between religion
Yeah.
and NHI or aliens or UFOs, all that stuff.
And
So
the Vatican's all of a sudden very cool about aliens. Like they're like, oh no, it's fine. If there's aliens, they're part of God's kingdom, and God is limitless in power. How could he not have the power to build the aliens too? Of
so
course
do
he
we
could.
have any evidence
Yeah.
to prove that Einstein, von Braun, any of these guys were into the occult?
So yeah, all of them. So most all of them said, even Einstein himself would say like he'd be staring off into the fire, and then the ideas would just come to them as if the gods were speaking to them through them, right? And a lot of these guys would say this, that and some of them actually.
How'd you come up with this? Yeah,
They would say,
Pythagorean. How'd you come
I
up
don't
with your
know.
theory?
Like I swear to you, I was zoned out, and it just came to me. And a lot of we called that the Akash. We've talked about this collective unconscious.
I was hanging a clock over my toilet.
Yeah.
And then I fell down, hit my head, and
There it was.
There it
Yeah.
was.
The key to time travel.
Yeah.
So Jack Parsons.
I
Jack
drew
Parsons.
this. It's a picture of him and Marty like together,
Yeah.
naked dancing through a forest.
Touching fingers.
I drew this, but I also came up with this.
And the flux capacitor makes a lot of sense.
Oh,
honestly.
and I have this thing called the flux capacitor that I drew. Yeah,
Yeah. And he hit himself on the head. I could see that.
sure. And then he gets sent into the Akash.
Yeah. So
Akash speaks to him.
Jack Parsons was Aleister Crowley, acolyte. He was part of his crew.
Aleister Crowley was a major occultist.
Yeah, and so was what's his name? The guy there, the Thetans, and they were friends. Scientology. So who
Hubbard.
Yeah. So he was
Ron
part of
Hubbard.
this crew, and what they would do is they would
Really?
yes, they would reach out to deities.
L.
And,
Ron Hubbard, the guy who wrote more science fiction than anybody in history.
yes, and Jack
That
Parsons,
guy?
the father of the rocketry program in the United States, and Werner von Braun all believed in reaching out through the spiritual and through the ethereal, and that knowledge would come to them through symbols and through geometric shapes and equations, and that through them they were being channeled through these beings, and that's how they came up with these ideas.
What about the fact when people say they take
Prometheus.
DMT,
Yes.
they see these geometric shapes, and a lot of
Yes.
people say they end up in this room where it's all circuitry and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of them say if they get to that point, they'll see what looks to be like an alien.
Yeah.
So what is that saying? When we can get out of our consciousness, where we can sort of transcend our normal average, everyday consciousness,
I think so.
where
I
we don't have to.
I think you nailed it.
Because our brains, we have to compartmentalize so much, so we're in our little brains doing our little ant farm shit, right? But you take DMT, and now you're like sort of transcend that.
So before written language, we communicated like animals do. They communicate without speaking, right?
Yeah.
There's a psi-ability there.
Do you know
right?
cats only meow in front of people? They don't meow to each other.
See, that's funny.
Isn't that
right?
wild?
Yeah. So
They only do it to like communicate with us.
we know that there's a
fucking
communication
nuts.
between animals that's probably psi, right?
Yeah.
So the psi ability, what about these guys? Jake Barber comes out and says that we have a psi crew that flies these UFO ships, that when abductees are taken, they're talked through psychic abilities are used to speak to them. We probably had these abilities, and then we developed language. And with the development of language and the written word and other technologies, we moved away from these inherent abilities, and they became what we use now and lean on is like language and the written word. But I'm sure there was a point where we could communicate without speaking because we didn't have language yet. So just as the animals did. And I bet you that why do you put people in deprivation tanks to do these science experiments?
Yeah.
We got to get rid of the noise, like you said.
Yeah.
I guarantee you we all have that ability. And we have that ability because they had that
And
ability.
it probably wasn't even speech like we're imagining it like, hey, Jeremy, how are you this evening? It was more like feelings.
Exactly.
Like you could be like,
Oh,
I haven't
Tommy's in the
eaten.
room. You would just know he was there.
Yeah.
You would feel
Or
him,
you
like
wanna
you
say-
do
you wanna tell him,
when someone's staring at you.
hey, I know you're hungry. I can feel you're hungry. I'm gonna go hunt. But you
Yeah.
don't gotta say it. You just be like,
No, yeah. Straight up.
yeah.
I bet you that ability was 1,000 times more potent when we didn't have language. So
Because
I think we
language
can
is
get back
so
there.
limiting.
Yeah,
It's so limiting.
it is.
You have to wait to like come up with the thought, and then you have to be like, how can I articulate this in a way that makes sense? It's like it's too much work. It's like we're not supposed to do it, and it's like there's
Yeah,
something better.
we're
There's
using
a better
other
alternative.
senses.
There's an alternative.
Yeah, we're using
Yeah.
and we're using other senses, and we're focused on other things.
And we have other senses.
instead of
We do, and not even. I'm not talking just about our five senses. We have other senses. When you
Yeah.
can tell somebody's looking at you, and so you turn and you see
Yeah.
them fucking staring at you. How do you know that?
Yeah,
How did I feel fucking
a predator.
Somebody's
you
eyes
know when someone's dangerous.
Yeah,
you know
when you're
when
walking
you're being
by and you're like,
stopped.
this is not a cool person.
Yeah.
Or you meet somebody and you look in their eyes, you're like, this is not an okay. person.
Something's up here.
Something's
yeah,
off.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure that ability we can develop further, and monks.
I think, yeah.
can do things like
for
that.
sure.
The hovering monks and there's
I think our ability
the
to
fire guy. I mean, these
Yeah,
are people.
that
The,
dude's
the
yeah.
electricity. He heals people with electricity
Crazy.
from
He gets shocked,
harnessing it out of his solar plex. Like, come on, what the fuck? This is stuff we can do. All of us, I'm sure. But you have to really dig in
I
because
think-
of all of the noise.
Exactly. It's the noise, and that's
Yeah.
and that's why we're dampened, and is because of the noise. No, what do you mean? You don't want to focus on that. Go play another video game. No.
Oh yeah.
Go drive your car.
So going
Go
back to the
work.
Prometheus thing, I think yes, religion was holding us back. If you made scientific breakthroughs or even studied it, you were put to death, right?
Yeah.
Then when that led up and science started to take over, and now all these NHI are showing up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's. I think we're on like this runaway train of technology right now. AI is exponential,
man.
right?
Yeah.
So we're getting to a point where technology and psi abilities and even transhumanism, where we're connected to technology in our brains and we're going to be able to speak through technology.
Yeah, and
we're
getting
getting there.
We're getting to a point where our technology we don't have to improve it. It can improve upon itself.
Yeah. And so where does that leave us?
What are the implications of that?
Yeah, so we're going to have to integrate with that if we're going to keep up and still be the dominant species, or even keep up with this other species that we're creating. So we're going to have to kind of.
What if we do a full circle thing where we create like these creatures, put them in like a matrix controlled by an AI?
That is 100% going to happen.
Yeah.
We are.
Oh, you believe this?
I know that's the loop that we're in. The
That's the
same
loop.
creators that created us, we're going to feel the same about AI once it gets to a certain point. Flood, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to think.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's going to be as we are.
Yep.
We can't let it happen.
Nope.
Already we're doing that. We're putting safeguards in place. We can't let it be too smart. We can't let it do this. We can't let it do that. The same safeguards that were put into place when someone made us. But now we're on a runaway train and technology is getting too far. Is that a coincidence that we're starting to see more UFOs than ever? That these things are starting to show up in mass? That now disclosures is also on a runaway train? The government is trying to keep up with, here's more videos.
The amount of shit that's
here's more
going
people.
on.
Here's more whistleblowers. Here's the names of the companies that have the craft. And here's the addresses of the secret bases.
Yeah,
They're
but
giving
also-
everything now because it's coming.
And
There's no way to stop it.
Tell me if I'm wrong with my hypotheses here.
Yeah.
But I feel like they will prop somebody up like, oh, this is the figurehead of the community, the alien community, the NHI,
Sure,
the
yeah.
UFO community. And then after a year, not even sometimes, maybe a couple years, they like discredit them, or they are discredited in some way. Is that the case? First of all, sort of, a little bit, right?
So yeah,
And then
a new whistleblower will come forward. Yeah, you have like your Lazar and you know, that's a while
Your
ago,
mainstays.
right? But now we have these guys that are like their DOD, top brass coming out and saying. So now we're at a point where the government's saying we have to get there. We're gonna get there, but why? Why now?
Yeah,
is
but
it
you
because we're heading that way where it's going to be revealed one way or another? We need to get caught up, and we're starting to get caught up now. And are we going to find out something as catastrophic in catastrophic disclosure? Are we going to find out something like we are the creation of these beings? They do represent evil and good, and they have been slowly keeping us at bay through these resets of civilization. Is another reset coming, or are they going to allow us to finally get to the point where we are as they are, and we can travel the cosmos the way they do, that we can use psi abilities the way they do, we can integrate with our technology the way they do? They fly their crafts with their brains. We're going to be able to do that soon, right?
Let's read some of this chat if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, controlling sheep, someone would say, cough, cough. So this is our land. Is that the story also in the book of Enoch? I'm not sure
it is.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean this, and when I was talking about earlier, how good, the Greek gods would come and lay with the women and have the same thing in the Enoch. It was the Watchers, were the angels that would come down. Yeah, and
then Garbage Man said, unfortunately, that's what I said. And then GL, Given Life, our boy, said the guy that got shot in Utah was Mormon versus Christian. Oh, because somebody said that there's an attack on Christianity before.
Oh, okay.
And then Moose,
he means currently. Okay.
Yeah. And then Moose said Zeus is a sky god. He's Baal.
Baal is an interesting character.
In Syria, he's Baal Jupiter. And Baal's slays, what is that? Read that because I'm done.
Baal slays Lotan, the sea serpent. Zeus kills Typhon. Yeah. These are the serpent. When we were talking earlier about the feathered serpents that would give knowledge to mankind. Yes. And Zeus would have been the overlord, just as Enki was the one who saved us from the flood, and it was Enlil who was the head of the pantheon, the Zeus of the Anunnaki. He was the one who sent the flood. Zeus is the one who sent the flood. There's a serpent. There's a serpent. There's a serpent. The story's the same. And why is the story the same everywhere around the world?
Across the world, yeah.
Now, just like Tucker said, if everyone has the same basic story,
to quote Tucker,
maybe there's something to it.
I can't do it at all. But then Garbage Man said at Given Life, our boys are on point tonight. Oh boy. You're going to have to rewatch the episode from the beginning. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
And then GL said, okay, I will. Good man. And then Moose 7 said, and YHVH kills the Leviathan. It's the same story.
It's always the same story, yeah.
And then Chase said, what's up? Good. And then Felicity said, damn, Moose, YHVH is a deep cut.
Yeah, so yeah, Baal is an interesting character. Baal is actually one of the deities. Do you know what this
YHVH is?
YHVH.
I don't fucking know what it is. I was hoping you did.
The Leviathan. What's the Leviathan from?
YHVH kills the Leviathan.
It's not Yahweh. It's
no, it's YHVH. Maybe we need to be told in the comments.
It might be. Yeah, let us know.
Because Felicity's like, deep cut, sick reference. And we're like, oh yeah, it's super dope.
The Leviathan, isn't the Leviathan from
oh, the Hebrew name for God.
Yeah, Yahweh. I was right.
Yahweh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say the Leviathan's from the Old Testament. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say.
So, yes.
I cover this stuff on my show all the time. Moose Heaven has a fucking show, dude.
Yeah, he's told us. He's got a show.
Why haven't we watched it?
He's never told us what the show's called.
Spirit.
Oh, I thought that was his name.
Well, he said up here, he said, he said, Spirit's the host, Moose Heaven is the channel.
Oh, it's actually called Moose Heaven. That's funny.
So we got to go.
Yeah,
we got to check it out.
Okay.
And of course, Felicity said it's the word for God in the original Hebrew Bible.
So Yahweh, or you have what's the other one? Come on, man.
Oh, it starts with a G.
It's with an
Jehovah.
A.
Is that what you're talking about?
No, with an I, but in Latin.
It starts with an R.
But Elohim, yeah. So you have Jehovah.
I know him
Elohim,
too.
yeah.
I think we all know him.
And in all these cases, it's not one God. These are monotheistic religions. They
Yeah.
believe in the one God. But if you read the texts, it's always multiple gods. Even one of the commandments is, thou shalt not worship another God before me. The only way you could worship another God is if there is more. So just
Sure.
in the commandments themselves, it says there are other gods.
Gang.
You have the story of Moses goes up on the hill,
Okay.
talks to the burning bush, comes back down, sees them dancing around the cow statue. Remember the idolatry? He has them all slaughtered for doing that.
Yeah.
This is God tells him to do it. He says, no, look at, they're worshiping an idol.
False
in,
idol, yeah,
yeah,
that's
in
it.
front of me. No, kill them.
I'm the one and only.
It's the Book of Job stuff.
That's monotheistic.
It's crazy stuff.
Yeah,
This
monotheism.
is I'm just saying. There's a lot of
You're saying you
malevolence to
hate
this.
Christianity. Is what
No,
you're saying.
no,
Okay.
this would be Old Testament stuff.
You're saying you hate. I'm not
No,
gonna say it.
yeah, I don't hate anything.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying
it's-
the same
okay,
story is passed down generation after generation after generation, and depending on where you are, you might have lived through the same kind of, because I imagine it would have been the gods would have came down, started these different civilizations, these
Yeah.
disparate areas, and would have ruled as masters over these dominions the same way all over the world. And then as we became and ate of the tree of life and were given the fire and and all of these, and we started to raise up the same punishment. Let's get rid of them.
Yeah.
And then there was a God that took pity on us and helped us make it through. And who are those gods that help us make it through? Some of the tribes say they flew flying shields.
Yeah,
These
sounds
are
like a
the
UFO.
angels and
Sounds like
demons that they're
UAP.
talking about.
Sounds
So
like
yeah,
an UAP to me.
I think there's enough evidence to say that we could have been created by a race that looks just like us, that we might know them as the Nordics or the tall whites, and that they like having dominion over us, and they don't want us to reach a level where we can do what they can do. And we're being abducted and we're being watched. They go to our nuclear sites to show us they can shut the nukes off. Why do they send the same message when they abduct people? What do they always say?
Yeah.
Disarm, get rid of your nukes. That's the same message. Is that because that gives us an opening into their world where we can see them, where we have the ability to, because during these nuclear tests, we're seeing UFOs all over the place.
See, that's the crazy shit.
It's like bending reality in a way where, or opening up the matrix, if you will, so that we have the ability to see through it.
Yeah.
And when we start doing these DMT and these other things where we
Yeah.
can move beyond,
psychedelics.
we
and
start to
stuff,
see them. We start to see what they
Literally,
see.
yeah.
The dimension that they live in. They're always represented as living in the heavens or living in the clouds, but
to see
is
what
that
I've
just
seen, to be where I've been.
an allegory for they live in this place that's above here, that's in this outer area where
It's a consciousness.
exactly
Yeah.
this unconscious, collective unconscious. They're from another dimension.
GL, just like the library in Egypt, they took what they wanted and burned the rest, baby. And it was not called Egypt then; it was called Kemet.
Yeah.
And then Moose Heaven said, "Quote: I aim for the moon, but I keep hitting London." Warner von Braun.
You see, they did the scans under Egypt and found a spaceship.
What?
Yeah. They did that. So they're doing the LiDAR scans. These
Dig,
Yes.
fucking dig.
They found an opening, and under the opening
Holy
is a
shit.
disc-shaped something
Look at all
of
this
mass.
Look at all this cool shit down there.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So
no, how about you fucking dig?
What if the gods did live in these when these pyramids were built?
As
whenever
above,
they
so
were.
below.
What if they were there and this was one of their craft and they
Yes.
parked it under the fucking thing and
They're like, no one's gonna look here.
or everyone's gonna look
Yeah.
here because we built this big thing over
Zahi,
it.
no one's gonna look here,
to
right?
make sure.
Nobody will ever see under the pyramids. I promise.
Is that the
I
reason?
promise you.
Is that the reason we keep this stuff hidden?
Dude,
Is that
Zahi
why
Was
we do
is an alien.
it? Is it?
I've said it here. You've heard it here
Does
first.
it protect this narrative somehow, or does it protect their narrative that they want us? They want us kept in these religious.
To Garbage
holes.
Man's point, those who control the knowledge control the masses, thus control the world. Fact.
So what do we accuse the elites of doing? What do we always accuse them
Pulling the
of?
strings, baby.
What do they do at Bohemian Grove?
Yeah.
Who are they worshiping?
Sex. Oh yeah, no. They're worshiping a giant owl.
Moloch. They used to. So what was Moloch? You would sacrifice. You would sacrifice young people to him.
Child, yeah.
In order, for favor, right? For rain, for abundance, and you would slay the masses in order to keep stability within your civilization.
Yeah. That's
For
a
the
tradition we
elites,
should keep going.
The civilization's looking good right now, right? If you're an elite, you're loving what's going on.
Oh, you're
right?
Yeah, dude.
If you're
couldn't be better.
So if you're going to join a group that worships a god that can actually give you in return what you want.
So what's up with this Moloch shit? Because I'm in. Is all I'm
there
saying.
you go.
Yeah.
So you have all these elites doing. What do we accuse them of? What's Epstein? What were they all doing?
Yeah.
Same kind of shit.
They were sex cultists. They all went to Bohemian Grove, and they believed that lizard people were actually eating the children, not themselves.
There you go. Yeah. So
did you hear? And maybe I'm fucking losing my mind over here. Did Alex Jones shave his mustache and do a Hitler mustache?
I don't think that's real.
Okay, that
would be absurd because he's already got so much to deal with. He's already got way too much going on. Jones. Even saying his name on YouTube gets you demonetized.
I know. Yeah, I know. Saying whose name? I'm just kidding.
And typing it, I'm sure does too.
He has a Hitler mustache.
No, he doesn't.
Oh my god. Oh my
That can't be
god.
real.
Dude, it is, because he's so fucking nuts. Oh my god, why, dude?
So, he looked it up, and that's probably AI, because no one's that out of it. Nobody's
If there's anybody that I can believe is that out of it, this motherfucker is him. That's a movie I want to go see.
What is he trying to do with, what is he
Brother,
doing there?
He doesn't fucking know.
What's the representation?
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He has no idea.
If they're gonna call us all
Schmidtler, then we're gonna fucking look like it.
Yeah, then I'll do it.
Oh, you want to call me that? What about now? Yeah, now I will call you that continuously.
Now you're actually that. You've become him. So that can't. Come on.
Yo.
This guy. What's weird is the stuff he's been right about over the years. Weird.
Dude, that's why I brought him up, because we're talking about fucking Bohemian Grove. He's the one who busted the lid open on fucking Boho Grove, bro. Boho Grow, I call it.
So Jack Parsons and Aleister Crowley and all those guys, what they would do is they would do what was called sex magic, and it was transformative.
I do the same thing, baby.
There you go. So they would
girls say it is transformative, brother.
Yeah. So that they would reach out to these deities and to these gods, demigods and such through what was called sex magic. And I was thinking about the story the other day about how what's his name, the lead singer from Smashing Pumpkins, said that it was during sex when she would transform. And it's these type of people that engage in these type of occult practices, and during sexual encounter, she would transform. This is what Aleister Crowley and their crew said was happening.
Could you imagine banging a girl only for her looks because it was Tila Tequila, right? And then
not my type
at all.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I don't know what even. I'm boobs with a face.
Did she have a song? I don't even know why she
was famous.
She
had a song.
Oh,
she was famous because she had the most followers on MySpace.
Oh, she was one of the first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, brother. Yeah. And then she got TV show deals like A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila and shit. I'm fucking so happy I remember the name of that. Matter of fact, bro, what we should do is a entire watch through of A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila and do a commentary. Matter of fact, I do want to mention to you guys, and then I have a fucking video that will blow your mind, and then we'll wrap up what we're talking about. But you know what comes up starting tomorrow?
Oh, what starts tomorrow?
No Sleep Month.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what we're kind of building to. I mean, we're starting here with. I thought this was a good build-up. Yeah, this is a good build-up.
Do we want to talk about the occult?
We're talking angels and demons
the occult,
the connection to technology.
So No Sleep Month, the entire month of October.
Yeah.
All we do is talk about
the creepiest
cryptids.
Topics,
yeah, we talk about a skinwalker. We talk about a rake. We talk about.
That was what we did last year. So this year, yeah.
No, well, I'm saying
just get
what No Sleep Month is.
It's gonna be.
It's all the scary shit. Plus, we have a plan. We need to figure out which specific one, but we have a plan to do a live stream from a haunted location. That was intentional. I did mean to hear the total banger part. Maybe because
It's also a total banger.
Yeah.
when we stream from a haunted fucking location. And I actually want to
That'll be
bring
fun. I wanna
I
do
want to
it.
bring people with. I want multiple people there.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And because I want them to be like, "Did you fucking hear that?" And I'll be like, "No, I didn't." I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
Just ruin the whole thing. No, but so No Sleep Month is coming up. So all the spooks, all the scares, all the frights that you could ever fucking imagine. We even have a cool intro for No Sleep Month. Remember? I'll do another one for this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like our intro, but spooky.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Where we talk about the school.
Yeah, that's true. We
spooky
did
stuff.
have a different intro.
Yeah, it had like the ghost
Yeah.
face. It was super dope. Brilliant.
So
But,
garbage. G-Man says, I really think all this has to
It's
do with
also Yom
anti-gravity tech that can bend time. Totally. So it's in the realm of what we're talking about because we're talking about the father of rocketry and the beginning of the Manhattan program and all this.
Anti-UAPs
All this stuff turned into what is now, the reverse engineering programs and the legacy programs. But Epstein, anti-gravity researcher, deep
Crazy.
into the eugenics stuff.
So
just
weird.
The weird stuff over there.
He's like,
right?
I care about two things in this world.
Atlantis went after searching for Atlantis.
I care about three things in this world.
Yeah, he had a submarine. People
Atlantis.
looking
He had
for
a fucking submarine. G-Man messaged us on our Discord.
Yeah.
Did you see it? And he was talking about. He's like, Epstein had a fucking submarine.
Yeah.
You didn't see it?
Wild.
Crazy.
Because
so Epstein
that was an obsession.
famously said, I care about three things: Atlantis,
Yeah.
anti-gravity, and the third one is a given.
So all this goes back to like occult practices and rituals and these deities and keeping
you know
the
what the
status
third one
quo and keeping society
You know what the
in
third
a
one
place
is?
where you're in control.
You know what the third one is?
What is it?
That Epstein was interested in?
There was eugenics, there was Atlantis, and there was
Young women, young girls.
but
was the joke I was
yes, which I think is ritualistic in some way.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully he wasn't harming
All of that
us.
with
Well, I guess
these
he- regardless
elites and
he's
stuff,
harming
they
us.
were all
yeah,
worshiping
it's not
these
like-
weird. Yeah,
There's
if
no
you-
like sacrifice.
that's what those conspiracies are. They talk about these groups of people that would worship these certain deities. You got Moloch on one side, you got Baal on the other, you've got who's the other one?
Balak.
There was-
When they fuse.
yeah. Yeah, you just got Moloch.
Ball and
Yeah.
Moloch.
Yeah,
Bollocks.
that's great.
It's bollocks. Oh.
Yeah. Take a senzu bean.
The kids was the third. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Ghislaine wanted to own the ocean. Yeah.
Atlantis, anti-gravitic technology, and kids. Those
That's
are his
it.
top
Yeah.
three. Yeah.
Those are the three.
Weird fucking dude.
Ghislaine wanted to own the ocean. It's a
Ghislaine.
deep dive
So
I
crazy.
covered one time. Yeah, Moose.
We're gonna fuck with your channel hard.
I know a little bit about that. It's weird. Yeah, she was like a diving expert and would go dive around looking for Atlantis.
Yeah. Speaking of,
Whatever.
yeah. Speaking of channels and diving into them, G-Man Garbage Man wrote a post and it was funny. It was on some video and it got like 100,000 like plus likes or whatever. So you know what he did?
What?
He fucking edited it and added our channel name. and,
Oh,
like,
that's
tagged us and
funny.
shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my boy.
Nice.
That's dope.
That's
shit.
cool. Yeah.
That's hella sick, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So let's wrap this up like a condom,
Yeah.
like a penis.
Let's do it.
And then I want to get into the Trump video.
Oh,
that I got.
yeah. We talked about showing that. Yeah, that's an interesting thing.
So wrap up the NHI stuff.
I think we did. So we have at the earliest, I mean, we go back into ancient history. Anytime we tried to gain knowledge, those people were put to death or we were held back by the gods themselves. Then religion took the place of the overlords and they would kind of keep people in check and they would do the killing of the people that were trying to reach the next level.
So
of
what
knowledge.
is the next step?
And
What's
now-
happening for us?
Knowledge has taken over to where religion and not, it doesn't have the same control over the advancement of technology and the growth of knowledge. So now we're on a runaway train where technology is starting to get to a place where we can't control it. So we're either going to become the overlords of this being that we're creating, or we're going to we're going to become as the gods were that created us. And we're going to be able to extend our lifespan. We're going to be able to use our psi abilities. We're going to be able to control our technology with our thoughts.
I think we're also
We'll get
supposed to
there.
live longer, and they capped us. They capped us.
Read the Bible. They lived 600 years, 500 years,
Now we're on
900 years. I mean, this is.
I know.
How did
What
they
was the-
do
what
that?
was
Those
fucking-
weren't human beings.
What was Noah's dad's name?
Methuselah? No, so it was.
That doesn't sound right.
No.
That was his grandfather.
Yeah, the grandfather was Methuselah, Enoch. No. So it goes
No.
Jared, Enoch, Methuselah.
It's the coolest name.
Yeah, what the?
How do I even look that up? What was Noah from Noah's Ark's dad?
Yeah,
name?
no. Who was Noah's
Who
father?
was Noah from Noah's Ark's father?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't remember his name.
Lamech is Noah's father.
That doesn't sound right at all. Anyway, so never mind. We're moving on. Who's the fucking guy who put the sword in the fucking thing?
That's Methuselah.
Okay, Methuselah.
That's the
It's
grandfather.
good enough for me. So we're on a runaway train,
Yeah.
never coming back.
It's weird.
Potentially wrong way on a one-way track. Is that what you're telling us?
So no, I think there's a reason why NHI are showing up, why disclosure's on a fast track now. I think we're getting to a point where disclosure has to happen because we're getting to this
So it's
equality.
this, and then-
they could say it's time again for the flood.
Yeah.
And we might have to start from scratch.
And the flood is a nuclear holocaust.
If we cause our own flood this time, that would be their ultimate. Like, ha!
Oh shit!
We
Boom. I
let
didn't
you
even-
do
yeah,
it
yeah.
yourselves.
Yeah, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We didn't have to.
We
lift a
told you don't
finger.
eat the tree.
Yeah.
And you ate the tree.
We said, look, but don't touch.
Yeah, I bet you did.
But you did. Okay, so if we go by religion,
Yeah,
we're
but let me know.
supposed to stay in the
How do
same
you
age.
feel about
Yes.
all of our breakthroughs in technology being somehow associated with the occult? It just is what it is. Jet
Shay said
Propulsion Laboratory.
excited for No Sleep Month.
Yeah.
Because he remembers he's been here for every No Sleep Month, and he knows they're fucking wicked, dude.
Oppenheimer would quote a Satanist during nuclear tests.
The flood is going to be blacking out the sky like in the Matrix movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what blah blah blah, but it was us that blacked.
Or the moon
sky.
just says bye and just flies away because it's a craft. And then we have destruction and that's the end.
Yeah.
And they just go to a different
Or
planet.
the moon says hi and
They go
flies into
stabilize
us.
a different planet. That'd be the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that thing would be fine. Apparently, it's
yeah.
about 3 miles down. It's made of like a pure
Steel.
like something harder than any substance.
It's made of adamant.
tungsten. Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready for this fucking video?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Show me.
here
I'm
at
from Ohio. Wait, what is it?
Uh-huh.
I'm from the Show Me State, Louisiana,
oh yeah.
Louisville, Missouri.
Missouri.
Okay.
Missouri.
I'm
Really?
from the Missouri, the Show Me State.
So you ready to be shown?
Show me.
Are you ready for
Wait, are you gonna doc about this?
the fucking good?
Are you gonna do
Okay.
a doc?
If I could do a doc, I'd do a doc.
If you did a doc about this, and we doced about this for the rest of the time we did the docs,
If I doxed you while doing a doc about
About
talking
a
about
doc?
this, okay. But
I can't wait to see you doc.
Sarah,
All right, let's do the doc.
we
Wait, doc.
garbage man. Yeah, wait, doc. Have you seen the doc where you talk about doc?
Yes, Marty, it's great.
Yeah.
I wrote it quickly. I fell down, wrote the whole doc in a night.
And I drew this picture of us, a sexy picture. I call it celebration. It's sexual and violent.
Similar to Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. So, okay, Garbage Man Tricks
Penis
sent this
size
into
alone.
us. And it is a video of the Trump, where Trump got hit in the ear. Yeah? That got
It's
you?
just Michelangelo.
Tickled your funny
Imagine
bone?
them as Michelangelo,
I get
but
it.
only in
It's insane.
penis size.
It's insane. I get
It's
it.
just them like touching, but then they just have these really
Erect.
small. Yeah.
Erect but small penis.
Yeah.
It'd be
Okay.
it'd be like all the statues they made, except not erect. Can you imagine erect? It would be crazy.
What
The
about those
statue of
fertility
David,
statues
but
where they
they're
just have no
fully erect.
qualms? Yeah. Where like those the African fertility statues where they're like it's a little
this
person
with the cock this fucking big.
It's
Yeah,
just- yeah.
but that fits. That fits.
Fertility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
African.
Fertility.
It fits.
Yeah, it fits.
Um,
If the fertility fits.
Go talk to me, grown up shit. Actually, so I found this video online by myself.
Yeah.
Garbage man. And so it's an angle of the Trump shooting, right? But Jared, tell me if this isn't. I can't.
You're not fertile? Take one of these.
Yeah. Do I
don't need to
use
be
this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I
Now-
still involved in the sexual practice?
Men want a fertile woman. Take one of these.
Yeah.
You'll have
Oh, babe, this feels better than ever. He's not even involved.
Yeah.
Does it, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go have a baby now.
yeah.
You keep this.
Yeah. So let's watch this fucking video, dude. Enough jibba jabba. We're not gonna dock forever.
Marty,
Martin,
you should see your penis size in this
stupid
painting.
fuck. Marty, they really didn't give you enough credit.
I
in
made it
this.
to scale this time. I know that's normally not what I do, but
Yeah.
in this photo I did.
Yeah. Doc, you're gonna tell me that you think my cock is 3.2 inches long?
Why does it look like a fertility statue?
Yeah. All right. Watch this video. Okay, hold on. We need to full screen this motherfucker, and we need to read it out loud to the folks at home. So, moments after.
What if they gave Dr. Doom like this
Jared?
huge,
Jared, we're not going
you
there.
know, like junk covered feet, like that part of his armor is like just big bulge, just to show how strong he is.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's Dr. Oh shit.
That's America's ass. That's Latvia's.
That's Latvia's cock, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
Latvia's
fertility.
ruler. Yeah.
That's Latvia's fertility.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
anyway,
what are we looking at here?
an assassination attempt
gonna
on the
have to
president
zoom
of the
in on
United
that
States is what we're looking
Michelangelo.
at.
Okay.
Okay. So moments after shots were fired, a member of Trump's team rushes to the side of the stage to gather photographers. So watch this. Very, very curious
What
stuff.
are we saying here?
So he's up on the stage, right?
Oh, okay.
So you see that gentleman who just
So he's
passed.
okay, so he's on the ground.
The gentleman just passed. Yeah, he's on the ground, right?
So he already been hit.
No, yeah. So Trump's there. We love you. And then, these photographers. This guy literally walked over,
Yeah.
grabbed these photographers. It gets crazier, brother.
Dude, there's
Look
an
at this.
active shooter.
Yeah.
And he brought
And,
people over
They start
to it.
lowering the fucking flag into position.
Oh, wait, what? Go back.
Dude, that's
Did
what
the
I'm
camera
saying.
move or did the flag move?
No, it's on this crane. They lower it into position.
No.
So they can take
hold
this
on, hold on. Go
photograph.
back. Okay, hold on. You need to start with that. Because wait a second. Okay,
They're lowering
Okay,
it.
so go all the way to the
The
beginning.
camera's not moving.
Go to the beginning.
Well, Jared.
So you're saying, okay, so there's an active shooter because
Yes.
somebody just got shot.
Yes.
The president now running for president. He's up there giving a speech.
No, he was president at the time. Yeah.
Oh, he's president at the time. Okay. The president just got shot.
Yeah.
Now there's an active shooter situation.
Yes.
This guy ducking, running over here
Yeah.
while they haven't found the active shooter
Nope,
yet.
nope.
So everybody could still be getting sprayed.
Everybody should be getting the fuck out.
Yeah, ducking but this guy goes and brings people into the eye line of the guy that just got shot. Okay,
The line of fire.
that's crazy.
Okay, so moments after shots were
doesn't
fired,
make any
a
sense.
member of Trump's team rushes to the side of the stage to gather photographers, which we see very clearly he does here. So he goes left,
Okay,
comes back.
so here's the camera. I want to see the view of the camera,
Sure.
not change. Okay,
Sure.
so he
So
brings
comes-
people into the eye line of
Yep.
the shooter.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And
This
he's
is-
behind them. So he's like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, nice shot. Literally puts him in
So
position.
The camera's still there,
And now you see the
camera
flag.
hasn't moved.
Nope, the camera hasn't fucking moved.
No.
Look at the camera. So it moves up a little bit, but you can see the flag as the camera's not moving. It's still being lowered. Still being lowered. We see the red, the bottom red here, right?
Who would have the wherewithal to say, "Let's lower the flag right for this
Some
perfect
genius
moment"?
fucking, I don't know, because it's a perfect fucking plan. Because it's iconic as fuck, dude. Are you kidding me?
So while they're still not sure, and there's a guy shooting at him, they bring more people
Yes.
in the area, and then they lower the flag
Into position.
as if they know he's
like
okay,
it's a fucking photo op, right?
and that he's about to do the thing.
And then somebody probably says like, raise your fist, sir, or whatever.
No.
I don't know if Trump knew about it. I don't know if this is even real.
That would be crazy.
But look, they're right there. Look, he
Yeah.
continues to move the photographers into position with help from his colleague. Why are you putting photographers there? Tell everyone, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Why would you move them into place? All right, let's see what the chat says, because they're probably like, you fucking pigs. You anti-American conspiracy theorists. So I'm not saying one way or the other. I have no idea. I don't think it was staged or planned. I have no fucking idea. But I saw a video that I thought was goddamn crazy that I wanted to show the folks, and I want to hear the speculation.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Isn't that hard to like wrap your head around?
Yeah, because
why move people into place? Why lower the flag from the crane?
So even if you're the best
Why is the
PR
flag
guy,
on the fucking crane?
if you're the best PR guy in the world, you're not thinking, let's go get a camera crew. Because what if he's been hit like fatally? You don't know yet. It's all happening right there. So
At that moment
you don't go get a camera crew and go, let's make sure we get pictures of his dead
of his death,
body.
yeah,
right?
while he's bleeding
No,
out, yeah.
he's gonna hide and wait somewhere. But he knows to go get a camera crew.
But here's the thing: they're shooting. They don't know who the shooter is. They don't know if they have him.
There could be
They
10
don't know if there's 100. Exactly.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah. And then you get shot in the fucking head.
Even letting him
risking
up.
that. Why? What the fuck would Secret Service let him up?
Yeah, that's
That makes zero
weird.
sense.
Lowering the flag is weird.
That's weird. But dude, even just Trump popping up,
Who
you
thinks
keep him
to
down.
do that?
If I am Secret Service and Trump tries to do like one of these, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Get down there. You're not moving, buddy. You are being covered, and we're gonna take you to the car.
Yeah.
You're not
Maybe the guy.
You're not doing a photo
Maybe
op.
the crane guy's like, I can move the crane into position to block the bullets.
And it hits Trump in the back of the head and kills him. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
No, yeah. Let me block.
He's like
the bullets.
in Spider-Man, like how they move all the cranes so that he can swing. That's the coolest moment. in
It's
the movie.
very cool.
It's like New York's got Spidey's back, you know.
That's the whole theme of the movies and even the
love
comics
that,
and shit.
yeah.
It's like, oh fuck you, Spider-Man.
Yeah, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
But then,
That's
yeah,
that
no,
moment.
it's like fuck you, Spider-Man.
For
Daily
Garfield.
Bugle, whatever. Or what's the Daily
Yeah.
Bugle? Yeah.
Yeah.
And J. Jonah Jameson's like, oh, the Spider-Man is strikes again. But really, New York's like,
New York
no, that's
knows.
our boy.
Yeah.
That's our boy.
Yeah, the crane thing's cool because they see that he's hurt and he webs. I love that he webs his like wound to stop the bleeding, and he's limping across the buildings, and he can't get far enough because he can't jump.
Yeah.
And then the crane picks him up, and then they
All
all
the
go
cranes
into
in
play,
place.
and he just. That's so
Whips.
sick. Yeah, we got you, Spidey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's C.
Because
Thomas
that's the
Howell.
guy he saves his son earlier in the
Yeah,
film.
C. Thomas
So
Howell.
cool. Yeah.
The first one's really good. The second one's just silly
I
villains and
love
shit.
it. Dude, I loved all those movies.
So-
Andrew's my fave.
What? Okay. Moose 7 said, oh, wait. Garbage said Moose went dark. The whole thing was, okay, yep. The whole thing was a ritual. They murdered that dude in the crowd for a blood ritual. What are we talking about? Looks like scripted to me, but what do I know? I'm just a garbage man. Okay. And then Moose 7 said, or Spirit said, I told you I was full. So, okay, then Chase said, why does we read that? I can't read that one.
Yeah, he says, why does none of this ish make sense these days? Every single event like this has so many questions.
Yeah.
Are we the population, the crazy ones?
Great fucking question, honestly.
That does look weird.
Yeah.
If that's a real
But everything
video,
is fucking crazy these days.
dude, you'd have
He's
the
right.
ultimate PR guy
Oh my
and the
God.
ultimate crane operator.
And the ultimate team, everybody.
And you'd have to
the
know
guy who
he's
put the
okay.
photographers in,
Yeah.
everybody's on
That's
point.
what I mean. Like,
The Secret Service is like, okay, stand up now, flag up with the ear.
you know
and the
what?
blood.
I think everything's clear.
Yeah.
Let's let him do his thing.
It's fucking
Like
nuts.
that's crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah.
That is not your job, sir.
No, they should be all huddled to
Yeah,
the
your
car.
job is not to
Yeah.
make sure you get good photo ops. Your job is to protect the fucking president of the United States.
And that is like the most iconic like picture
photo ever. It's
Yeah.
all over the White House, as Garbage Man points out. So, it's blood ritual. Okay, we said
Doesn't he
that.
yell fight?
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, that's like
You
have
don't
the-
know if there's 1,000 shooters
in the
pointed at your
moment,
head,
to even
dude.
just to be like my people, like we're gonna fight. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know if I would think to say something like that. in that
No,
moment.
I'd be like, dude, fucking get me out of here. That's what I'd be thinking.
Someone tried to blow my head off. Like
Yeah.
do your
fight
job.
the power.
Yeah.
No, I'd be like, freaking get me
Do
out
your
of here,
job and get me
please.
into that cool
Fight,
car.
fight. He said, yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Get me into the car with the Gatling gun on top. Like
this
that's
picture's
the
not.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just rip the whole roof off.
whole crowd.
That'd be the best. Not the crowd.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
but
the
just the roof
Yeah,
off
no,
the
that's what I
place.
said.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Could you imagine though? Just the guy comes out of the top and just mows the whole top. We got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to identify the body, but there's no way.
Dude, I was talking to this guy who was in.
We know who did it. His name is Swiss Cheese.
Yeah, yeah. His name is. I was
Mr.
talking,
Lucerne.
yeah, that's funny.
Go for it.
I was talking to this guy who was in the military, and he was saying, I was telling him the Shane Gillis joke about how they move their feet, and he can relate. And then
He's like, no,
those guys
they're
like
all
Claire,
sharpshooters.
and he can relate
Yeah.
more to those. He's like, it's sort of crazy. He's like, it's sort of like that, but not really. He's like, we would see like a bunch of them coming over a hill,
Yeah.
and literally what you said, it would just be,
Yeah.
and he said, the only way I could explain it, it would go like from something to silence.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, that's so fucking
Well,
insane.
dude.
Imagine all these guys, infidels, coming over, and then
They're
and
riding
silence.
horses.
That's what I'm saying.
And then
just
the
silence.
Apache comes. Like, as soon, like, you know,
Oh, Apache
our guys.
helicopter.
Yeah. So, like,
They
our
meant
guys,
the Native Americans.
as soon as air support, even if you just heard, it could be an Apache, it could be a F-35 or whatever. As soon as you hear something in the air and you're one of our guys, you're just like,
Thank fuck.
there they are.
Yeah.
The cavalry's here. And then the whole area is
What's
just
the-
destroyed.
What's the best? Oh, fucking Saving Private Ryan. He's there shooting the tank with his pistol.
Oh, that's right. And then it explodes. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
dropping bombs on these cocksuckers.
Nothing like a little air superiority.
You okay?
What movie?
Yeah, no, hold on.
Because it's one of those moments.
Yeah.
You got anything a little bit stronger?
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
You were
like a
doing
little
Morgan
air
Freeman, so I assume
superiority.
The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's got the bat.
Yeah.
I've been taken to calling it.
And
the
yes,
bat.
it comes in black, Mr. Wayne.
Dude, that's the coolest shit.
Get
ever.
busy flying or get busy dying.
We made this
That was
hovercraft that can fly between buildings and urban
Are
environments.
you sure that was him?
Yeah, that's my favorite line ever. Yeah.
Rat in the trap, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure that was him? Yeah, well, the only person who could have anything.
You got the wrong animal
like
there,
that.
sir.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that whole movie.
Because he's an old school cop that used to.
fucking good.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
you're in
he's-
for a show tonight,
Exactly. So you know he's dealt with the Batman back in the day.
kid. Yeah, so
Those
G-Man
implied things are so cool.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he sees the lights shutting off and he's like, "Oh,
Shit's
Batty's
about
back."
to go. Yeah,
yeah.
there's no way. 8 years later.
Yeah.
We're about to fucking
Yeah, he
see
was
old
probably
boy.
like a rook.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
rook. Well, it's 8 years.
Yeah.
He
And
didn't go from a young man to an old man in 8 years.
dude, he's still like a beat cop. Like he's probably
we don't know that.
he's in the car.
So
So he's probably like a beat cop. He's got a
How do you
uniform.
know?
He's not in plain clothes.
he could be a sergeant. He probably is.
Yeah, he's probably a sergeant working a beat because he's an older.
What do you mean working a
In
beat?
8 years.
Like you think?
Like working a beat, meaning he's a patrol car. He
Yeah.
just he has a beat that he works.
No, there was
He patrols.
no, there was a fucking.
He's not a detective.
There was. He doesn't need
That's
to be
all
a
I'm saying.
detective, but you could still wear that uniform and be high up.
Yeah,
But what if he
but
was
not in a patrol car. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
he probably has a
dude.
beat.
There was a fucking
He's
hostage
not a
situation at the
detective.
thing.
Yeah, there's still.
yeah. He's
Yes,
a beat
you
cop.
can gain.
I
Yeah, but
guess,
he's a
yeah.
beat. Yeah, he has a beat.
Okay, so it did help him to get over the top as far as votes. Yeah, of course it helped, because all the religious people said Jesus saved him, so the show worked. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, if they fake that, first of all,
Bro,
you can't actually
so
shoot
dangerous.
because it's impossible to guarantee that
Dude,
shot
it looks like he gets shot.
unless you have like
because he like
fucking-
the flinching and the shit.
what's his-
Here's my only thing. If it,
Frank Castle. That's the only one who can make that.
yeah,
shot. Literally like this.
or fucking Chris Kyle.
Yeah.
So he
Even Chris Kyle wouldn't try and take that shot.
no, that's Deadshot. That's fucking
that's dead shot. Yeah, there you go.
That's what's his name? Who's the other one? That's just like him?
I missed. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're the best.
Bloodsport.
Peacemaker and
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. Yeah.
I got a Bloodsport thing right here. Boy.
You having a laugh? That's my exact backstory. You just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do everything better than you.
Yeah.
My bullets are smaller than your bullets. They'll go inside your bullets.
And then he actually goes. Okay, so
Peacemaker is one of the best fucking shows.
are you watching season 2?
I
gotta
finished
catch
it.
up.
It's
You
so good.
finished
It's
it.
over. Yeah. It's,
Oh,
Dude, the best. I think it's over.
Oh,
there might be one left.
The Justice Gang.
What's his name? The Deadpool character. He just
Vigilante?
Vigilante's just so.
Yeah, he's great.
Dude, if he wasn't in the show, the show's not good.
Chase said, "Why would he lower the flag right after?
Because
he
it had to be in frame for the
lower them
picture.
to half mast."
No, he didn't think to lower it. He didn't bring the flag to half mast. He lowered it into frame.
So it could be part of the photo.
Yeah,
wasn't that clear as day?
That's
Wait, but he put it in quotes. Why would he lower the flag right after?
Yeah.
Because he had to lower them.
No, they weren't. They didn't put it at half mast.
No, but he's not
They
quoting someone. We're
lowered it
missing a
into
joke or
frame.
something here.
Okay.
Because he said, "Why would they lower the flag right after?" And then he says, without quotes, because he had to lower them to half mast. Half mast.
Yeah, Marty, you're at half mast. That's why you look so small.
Yeah.
Doc, I'm telling you.
Yeah. A little blood flow, but
Jennifer's not going to agree with this.
yeah. See, it was a joke. Yeah. And then
okay.
now, see, that's what I'm saying because of the quote. Okay, nowadays everything's a psyop.
It's true.
Yeah.
Everything's
I wouldn't be surprised if it was staged. Micro explodes. So here's my thing about this.
This
video.
whole episode was a psyop to try to get you guys to leave religion.
Yep, and become a member.
Yeah, there you go. To worship us.
Yeah,
As the deities. I'm the bearded Anunnaki and Lil.
We are your new God.
Yeah.
Listen to only us.
And buy a fertility statue that's accurate.
No, don't.
Could you imagine they asked like the wife, like, do you want the normal fertility statue or the husband accurate?
Or the African fertility
the husband
statue.
accurate fertility statue.
Oh, the husband accurate. As soon as the husband leaves, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Biggest one.
Yeah. Well, the biggest is this one.
Yeah. Oh, the biggest one's in the back. I'll have 3 people carry it out.
Yeah. It's in the back. It's funny. All right, cool. So, here's my thing
Did
about
you
this
bring a
video.
truck? Yeah.
Yeah. Here's my. Did you bring the crane? We gotta
have a
lower
U-Haul,
it.
yes.
We have to lower it into position.
Yeah.
So here's my
That's
thing.
what gets lowered. It's obvious AI.
Yeah.
It's a fertility statue.
With a giant cock.
It's Michelangelo's feet. It's just no other part of him.
Is that Michelangelo's dick?
We had the wherewithal to do that video. And that's the big reveal.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, guys.
All that setup was
Yeah.
was planned.
So I just want to show you the real footage.
Yeah.
So, but
JFK is in it instead. It's not even.
it's
Trump.
just a different thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if this is real, then
Then what does it mean?
what does it mean? Sure. And, no, then it's crazy because holy cow.
What are you saying?
What are you lowering? What are you doing? Right?
Yeah.
Fucking bonkers. Okay. So
Maybe it is that you
If
mess
it's
with one of
fixed-
us, you mess with all. Maybe he was
Maybe
trying
it's
to
a
get
New
the
York thing.
guy.
Maybe
he was
it's
trying
just-
to hit him with the flag. The shooter. He was trying to get him.
okay, you think this crane operator is some like fucking
Hero.
vigilante hero?
He's
yeah.
a hero.
He's not.
He is vigilant.
He's not. It's vigilante.
Yeah.
Okay, so
In
anyway,
costume.
so either
How could you imagine the pictures?
no, fucking no. Anyway, so either let me get this out. Yeah,
Okay.
in his costume with the katana sticking out and shit.
Exactly. No mask.
With the glasses. Yeah. So this is real
Yeah.
and it's total neglect of duty on dereliction of duty on everybody's part.
Yeah.
On the Secret Service for letting him pop up and he could have got shot in the head.
Yeah.
And then also the Secret Service guy who's like, photographers, get in the line of fire.
But real time, they're getting it in the earpiece like, oh, shooter's down.
No, I'm saying if this is
all clear. Let's just say that they get the all clear.
is that what happened though? I don't think they got the shooter immediately.
No, they did. As soon as that did happen. As soon as they fired, they triangulated it, and there was a sniper on another perch. Boom. But they don't know there's only one. But
That's
did.
what I'm saying.
They kill him
That's
immediately.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, he gets.
Well, good.
Yeah,
Cool.
done.
But there's still
So they might have got the all clear, but even then you don't.
Still!
move. Yeah, you still huddle.
you
them
got the
up.
all clear on this shooter. You need to know the entire fucking
Yeah,
situation.
you do the replacements where you all huddle up and walk together in a big group.
Or yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Or you can
That's
just
what they do, and they take them to the
you
car.
can just take him to the fucking car.
Yeah.
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 Mr. President, get on my back.
Yeah.
Is that a fertility statue? You're
Yeah.
just happy to see me.
Is that your fertility statue in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Or
Why does
this
it
was
feel like
staged, and that's
Michelangelo?
why they lowered the flag. Anyway, you know my fucking thoughts on this. It's very obvious.
I think it's wild. I think whatever you just showed, if it's real, is wild.
It's real. It's a matter of
It's the best crane operator of all time,
Enough.
who's got an earpiece. It's the best PR guy of all time, who doesn't care if he lives or dies.
Yeah.
The best camera crew of all time. Those guys go into war zones. Let's just say they're willing to get in the
Sure.
line of fire for the right shot.
that might have been that photographer's
And
first day.
the ultimate Secret Service team to cover him on every side,
But now-
except the one that he might get hit from. And then the crane operator again just is insane. It's so wild.
He did one thing. He just went. Zzz.
Yeah, but to know to do that, just to think to do that
Why to do that? Why do that?
for the picture.
It's it.
That's it.
Give me another reason that makes sense though. For
To
real,
have no, there is none.
there isn't.
He should be out of the. He should be behind the crane hiding.
He shouldn't even be in a fucking crane.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But the idea that he's
Why
in
is there even
like,
someone in the fucking crane?
Spidey, we got you. Like that's so fucked. To even think that makes
To
him.
think Spidey, we got you. Nobody
Yeah.
thought that.
Yeah, New York.
So no
mess
sleep
with one
month.
of us, you
We have
mess
no
with
sleep
all.
month coming up. Jared. Yeah, that was a fun show from Jared.
Yeah, if you enjoyed the psyop, please leave
You're stupid.
comment. Let us know what you thought.
Like, subscribe, become a
Were
member.
you
Like,
successfully
subscribe, become a member. Like,
psyoped?
subscribe, become a member.
And definitely, yeah, like,
You wanna become a
subscribe.
member.
Let us know what you think. Honestly, though, occultism in technology, religion, the stories of all of these gods, are they holding us back? Have they been? Was religion like a proxy for them once they stopped doing it? And have we reached a level of technology that it's to the point now where we have to disclose or we have to merge with AI or anything you want to say about any of this? Let us know.
Yeah. My boy, G-Man, Garbage Man coming in clutch with the donation.
Yeah.
Thank you, my dude. What a fucking stud. And he's a member, like,
I know. Look at
let's
that.
fucking go.
We got the green.
And then Moose Heaven with his signature. Great
You
show,
like
guys.
these topics,
Thank
let
you,
us
G-Man.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then we also have Chase Max says, great show. See you guys next week for No Sleep Month. Menacing Halloween laugh.
Yeah.
I got you, brother.
First No Sleep's going to be a bloody one.
It's going to be bloody good time.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. We're going to have a lot of fun. So get excited. The entire month of October is going to be spooky and creepy and scary and all that cool stuff. So we love you guys. We
Bigfoot.
appreciate you. Bigfoot's a thing that exists. And we have Littlefoot. Where would we put? Oh, you have Littlefoot.
Edwards Air Force Base.
Okay. So a lot of buzzwords. So we love you guys. You're the bee's knees, you're the cat's PJs. We will see you next week for the start of No Sleep Month.
Yeah, we got to hang with Moose.
Yeah, hell yeah. No Sleep Month. Where the fuck?
Nice. Perfect timing.
I'm done with you. I don't even deal with you.
Do you have a fertility statue one?
Yeah, I do. I'm done. Anyway, and then Moose Seven says, I'm watching movies for my channel on Friday. Come hang. Oh, fuck yeah. What time? All month. It's spooky stuff. Yes, let's do it. We're also doing a spooky movie commentary.
Yeah.
So anyway, we love you guys. The Cats PJs at the Bee's Knees. You're everything. Thank you so much for all you becoming members. It's literally less than $2 a month for the first tier.
Yeah.
So that would be awesome if you guys can do that. It helps support the channel. Thank you so much. Help support us. And you're the Bee's Knees, the Cats PJs. I said all this shit. So we love you so much, as you know. And we will see you on the flippity flop
Yeah.
later, Skater.
At Scareven o'clock.
Yeah, the fertility statue next to the Bigfoot's grave.